what inspired us to start Trestle 31. It was a wild hair idea that I will take credit for.
All his fault.
Yeah. So it sounded like a great idea when we were younger, owning your own vineyard, owning your own winery.
Oh, we should start a vineyard. My family in Italy did it. It can't be that hard, which is something that, I think
comes back
to haunt him today, because it is really hard. But I said, well, let me look into how hard it is to grow grapevines. And we went from there, and I really fell in love with the industry at that point. I fell in love with the idea of having vineyards and making wine and being able to really be part of not only the growing, but the making and the selling. I'm Nova Cadamatre, Master of Wine, and I am one of the owners of Trestle 31.
And I'm Brian Cadamatre, I'm also one of the owners of Trestle 31. Reaching the 10-year mark is interesting because it went by very quickly.
Yeah, for me, reaching the 10-year mark is really amazing because, we've had a lot of highs and lows with our business, and there have been so many times where we kind of just looked at each other and go, is this really what we need to be doing? Is this the right decision for us, for our family? And so getting through those decision points and making the joint decision to know, yes, we want to keep going, we want to keep pushing at it. And so to me, it's a really important milestone. We decided to buy the building in late fall of 2020 and close on it in early 21. And that was a big game changer for how we had operated the business. Moving into it and doing the renovation, I really got a chance to make the experience for people that I felt I wanted as a wine consumer. And we can have consumers come into our tasting space, which I've always said I want them to feel like they're coming into our home. It needs to be very cozy and welcoming and personal. I did my first harvest in the Finger Lakes in 2004. So I've been involved with the region to some extent for over 20 years now. And the massive shift that we've seen over that 20 years has been pretty incredible. And another thing I'm really proud of is the reputation that we've got so far. And just being able to use, for better or for worse, the reputation that we both have from the wider industry and put a spotlight on New York and specifically the Finger Lakes from that has been really, really rewarding. Oh gosh, I have so many ideas. That's my problem is I have a ton of ideas and how do we make this all happen?
Yeah. No, I think there's a lot. It's a matter of how do we continue to grow, the business sustainably. Getting a vineyard planted on the property that we've had has always been kind of a dream because that allows us to maybe plant some more varietals that are more difficult or more challenging to grow in the area, but then we get to control kind of 100% of how we want to manage that and how we grow it.
We're so excited to be celebrating our 10-year anniversary this year, and we hope you come join us in our celebration and help us through our next 10 years.